ladies, this is your standing prenatal mat while standing. You will need a wall or a door, something that's stable, and you will also need a ball. Go ahead, place the ball down for now, or place it on a high surface, something that's easy to reach for, so you don't have to bend down and do all that extra stuff. All right, we'll start with the standing 100 here. So you can press your back against the wall, walk your feet out about 6 inches or so, 6 inches or more away from the wall. And think about pressing the back of the bra line as much as you can. The lower back will not touch, don't worry about it. And of course your booty will touch. Arms reach out in front of you, pump the arms and pump. In 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Thinking about reaching your fingers away from your body as you continue to pump. And if you would like, maybe you can start to tilt the chin down a little bit and see your beautiful baby bump that's right in front of you. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it going. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time. And relax. You hold the baby for a second. Take as many breaks as you need. From here, we'll do the roll up / roll down. Separate your feet about the width of your hips or even wider if you need more space here. Sweep the arms up, have a soft bend in the knees, and start to peel off the wall so the baby can fit in between the legs. Only go as far down as you can keep your butt on. And then inhale, start to roll the spine back up, rise up. Breathe in. And exhale, roll down. Again, keep a soft bend in the knees to kind of keep your lower back nice and safe. Allow the baby to drop. And then exhale, pull that baby in towards your spine as you rise back up. Keep going. And inhale, round down. Exhale, pull the belly button in towards the spine as you rise up. Another modification for this is you can just start to maybe bring the arms down and eyes come down, just only tilting the neck and shoulder blades off. And then inhale, rise back up. So if going into that deep flexion feels too much for you, you can always modify it and just shorten the range. One more, exhale, and inhale. And then place the hands back down. Our standing single leg circle. Hands go up against your surface here. And maybe have a soft bend in the knee. Keep your tailbone connected to the wall here. Extend the left leg out in front of you. You just do small circles, cross and around. And exhale, cross and around. For 3, keep it simple. 2, and 1, and reverse 5. 4, you can always go bigger, but you know that baby bump might be in the way of that. 2, and 1, and place it down. Shake it out. Let's do the other side. Shift your body weight towards the left. Keep a soft bend in your left knee here. Extend the leg, and we cross around and up. Cross around and up. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. And 2, 1, and reverse. So really, mama, while you're here, think about your posture. Are the shoulders down and back? One more. And then place your leg back down. Single leg stretch. Let's press away from the wall for just a sec and grab your ball. You can still have your back up against the wall, or you can step away to do this exercise. I'm going to show it stepping away. So, elbows bent, ball out in front of you here, and see if you can balance as you go. 1, 2, squeezing the ball, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. And if your balance feels unstable, you can always go back to the wall as you go. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. And really try to keep your hips from shifting too much. And again, if you're short on space, you just balance. One more, and relax. Double leg stretch. Place the ball into the right hand here. Work in a wide Pilates V with your feet. You'll then bring the ball up overhead with the arms up. Exhale, kind of do a mini plie squat down. Switch hands. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend. Try to keep a nice long spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Now we reverse the direction. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And mama, try to keep your heels down. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. One more. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And relax. Shake it out. We now have scissor legs here. So I would find your wall once again, just so you feel balanced and supported. All right. Shift your body weight towards the right. Hold on to that ball. Have a soft bend in the right knee. Extend your left leg out, and then you pulse, pulse, and lower. Same leg the whole time. Pulse, pulse, and lower. And to keep your abdominals engaged, you're going to squeeze the ball at the same time. So it's squeeze, squeeze, and back down. And squeeze, squeeze, back down. One more. Squeeze, squeeze, and back down. We switch. Other side. Bend that left knee. Abs are in. Well, whatever abs you have left, pull the baby in towards your spine. Extend the right leg, and you squeeze, squeeze, and release. And squeeze, squeeze, and release. And again, you can do this without a wall. It's just a little harder. So you just extend one leg out, boom, boom, and release. And boom, boom, and release. One more, and release. Shake it out. The ball is really here to help you prepare your breath as you go through that childbirth process, because it's a lot of breathing. It can be intense. Next exercise is the double leg lower lift here. So how the devil are we going to do that? I'll show you how. Place your hands behind you, okay? And if this feels too much, let's just take the ball away. Legs can be out wide in that wide Pilates V stance here. And we're just going to really focus on the thoracic extension with a little bit of flexion here. So we'll exhale, pull the baby in towards our spine, eyes look down, right at our baby belly. And then inhale, lift your eyes and your throat up towards the ceiling. Open up the elbows. Exhale, eyes look down at the baby belly. Inhale, lift the head and chest up. One more time. Exhale, eyes to baby belly. And inhale, lift the head and chest up. And then relax. Good. Crisscross. You'll go back up against the wall here. Bend the knees. Palms are open. You'll then exhale, rotate, or not, so you'll exhale, you'll rotate or extend your right arm crossing over the body. Left arm stays bent. Shift your body weight a little bit more towards the left. Inhale, back center. Exhale, cross the left arm over to the right and back center. You can always ball up the fists to create more tension, so you feel it in the rib cage a little bit more. So it's kind of like punching while standing, but you're still getting the rotation a little bit without overdoing it or extending yourself. Again, you can always come away from the wall, have a soft bend in the knees, and exhale, rotate, inhale, center. Exhale, rotate, inhale, center. Hands can also go at the back of the skull. You can rotate just a little bit and center. Exhale, rotate just a hair and center. So the key here is keeping your hips still as you're rotating only from the rib cage, because you want to protect that umbilical cord, right? Last 2 and 1. Good. Okay, next one. You'll want to grab your ball once again here for our corkscrew. So ball will go in between the knees here. Oh, and good. Okay, so the next one is spine stretch forward. You want to have your legs wider than the hips here. Turn your feet out. You'll sweep the arms up. You'll exhale, start to bend the knees a little bit. Sink the hips back, round down, and then inhale, press through your heels to rise up. So a side view here, bend the knees, baby is here. And then you're gonna exhale, round up and over the baby almost. Take your time with it, don't want you to get dizzy. Inhale, press through the heels to rise up. If that is not an option or working for you at this current stage in your pregnancy, what you can do to hit your spine stretch forward is only think about the hand motion here. So you will then press the shoulders down your back, and then your eyes will look towards your belly. That's it, it's very, very small. Shoulders can start to lift up a little bit. And then exhale, press the back of the shoulders down, eyes look forward. It's the same or similar arm motion that you find when you're doing it on the floor here. So again, shoulders lift, round, just a hair. And then inhale, shoulders come down your back, rise up, growing long to the top of your neck. 2 more. Exhale, eyes look down at your baby belly, shoulders start to lift near the ears a little bit. And then inhale, rise up, neck is long. Last one, eyes to baby belly here. And then inhale, lift the head and chest up, growing tall. Okay? Now we grab the ball or corkscrew. Place the ball in between the knees caps here. And this one is going to feel so yummy, I promise you that. Walk your legs in as close as you feel comfortable here. Hands go onto the hips, and we'll just do some hip circles while we're here. It's the same shape in space. Whoops. So the next one is corkscrew. Grab that ball, place it in between your kneecaps, and just make sure it's nice and secure. Hands go onto the hips, and we start by doing some hip circles here. Oh, it is gonna feel yummy, especially because our hips get so tight during this really, really life-changing time in our life right now, right? And it's the same shape and space as corkscrew. And then you reverse and you go the other way. If you want a little bit more, you can always bring heels as close together as you possibly can and do the same thing. Just want to make sure your ball is not too plumped up, otherwise it will pop right in front of you. And then reverse, go the other way. Okay? Next one is saw. So grab the ball, place it off to the side, something so it doesn't, and so it's not too far. Legs are a little bit wider than your hips. Arms reach out. You'll then exhale, rotate just your rib cage towards the right. So you saw the preparation work for this in crisscross. Inhale, back center. Exhale, rotate towards the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate right. Inhale, center. And again, you can decide the range. If you want to go further, you can. What I do ask mama is that you keep your hips facing forward the whole time. We don't want anything to mess with how the baby is breathing. So it's all upper rib cage right here. One more. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. And relax. Shake it out. We now have swan. Okay? So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. Your legs will be no wider than the width of your hips. Elbows are bent as if you're getting ready to push a door away from you. And that's what I want you to think about during this exercise here. You'll then exhale, push away, and you'll start to have your neck retract back. And then exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears, push. Exhale, return. Last 3, and push. And it also stretches your forearms a little bit. And return, which gets really tight sometimes during pregnancy, at least during my pregnancies they did. And back in. One more. Exhale, shoulders down and push. And then inhale, back in. Now, as a little bonus, you can push away. You can add in the neck roll. And then you reverse it. And bring it back in. Let's do one more. Push, look right, Or your neck roll, other way, and then bring it all the way back in. Single leg kick. This is when you'll want your surface again. So place your hands onto your wall, all right? Shoulders away from the ears here. And you'll start to float your right leg up, or excuse me, left leg up. And then you'll kind of go with a butt kick. So flex your foot, kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick, and switch. And the key here, and I'm really trying hard to not shift your hips, so you can feel a little bit more core engagement as you kick, kick, and switch. And you're pulling that baby towards your spine. One more, and relax. Okay, we now have neck pull. So it's very similar to how you might want to do the double leg lower lift. Just focus on the thoracic extension. So what that would look like, your legs or feet are parallel facing forward, so no longer Pilates V, elbows wide. You'll then inhale, lift the heart chakra up. And then exhale, bring your eyes back forward. Now you don't want to go too far back where you start feeling a deep stretch along the lower abdominals, because you want to keep baby safe, but just enough where you can feel a little sensation. And return. Last two. Inhale, elbows pull back. And notice I put more emphasis on the elbows pulling back. And return. Last one. Back. And return. And relax. Shoulder bridge here. All right. So legs will be about hip distance apart still. Hands can go into the hips, and I'm going to turn sideways. You're just going to do a standing pelvic curl because it's really about the articulation of the lumbar spine here. So you'll exhale, curl the tailbone under, think Elvis pelvis. Inhale, arch the back, Beyonce booty. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. Last three. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. One more. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. You can also do a body wave here. So it'll look like hands down in front of you here, and you'll start to wave the body here, getting that nice articulation of the spine. It always will feel nice. You can even add the arms and really let it flow. Last two. And one. And then relax. We can go right into spine twist from here. So feet ideally are together. However, if that's not working for you, just maybe have them about fist distance apart. Arms come out to a T, just as it did for Saul, except this time the only difference is your legs are a little bit closer here. So you'll exhale, rotate 1, 2, 3, inhale back. And again, team, the goal is to keep your hips facing forward as you rotate. Shorten the range as needed. Rotation is still important during pregnancy because you still got to reach and grab stuff every day in life. You're going to be rotating. So as long as you're not overdoing it, then you're fine. And exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Last one. Exhale, rotate. And inhale, center. And place the hands back down. Maybe shake it out. You can always add weights to that to make it a little bit more intense as needed. Okay, the fun one, our side kick series. Feel free to grab your ball for this one. So the wall is to the right of me, so I'm going to place the ball into my left hand here. Okay, I'm going to press into the ball here, and I can lean up against it, or I can just have my right arm dangling down by my side. All right, this is side kick series front back. So I'm shifting my body weight towards my right leg. I'm sweeping my left leg forward, and maybe we'll touch the floor as it sweeps back. And it's a short range, but as I'm pressing into the ball, it makes me contract my abs, and it makes me keep core engagement. So nonetheless, don't really worry about contracting the abs. More so think about the core engagement that you're experiencing right now. One more. And then now we go to our up downs kind of, so just a little hip abduction and adduction, because that's exactly what it is if you're standing here, right? So then we turn our foot out and we bring it out and back in, zipping up the inner thighs, and out and back in. You can always press your elbow up against the wall to kind of keep you a little bit more stable. Last 2 and 1. Bring it back in. Ooh, shake it out. You can go right into your passe from here. So start to turn your knee out, slide up the leg, extend and bring it down, drag it in, slide up, extend, bring it down. Last 2 and 1. And then you reverse it, same concept. And sliding it out and in. And again, whoops, still pressing into that ball here. You can even place your other hand up a little higher if you want some more support. I'm feeling that I need more support on this exercise. And then shake it out. And you'll notice that standing leg may start to feel a little bit of a burn, and that's okay, because you're working, this is actually working your balance, which is really important during pregnancy, because Lord knows we get unstable as crap. All right. So now we have our circles. So extend your leg out, all right? Turn it out a little bit, and then circles, just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then you can do hot potato. So you can tap in front of you, 1, 2, 3, lift it up, tap behind, 1, 2, 3, and out, 1, 2, 3, and around, 1, 2, 3. Really good for mobilizing the hips, which gets super stiff during this time. 1 more, and 1, 2, 3. Woo, shake it out. I don't know about you guys, but I really felt my standing leg working. That glute med, quad, a little bit of my butt. So that was perfect. Just what I needed. Hopefully that's what you feel like you needed too. All right, so now the wall is to the left of me here. And I'm taking my right hand, I'm pressing into the ball. And for this year's, I'm gonna keep my hand up high. I found that to be really, really comfortable for me this time around here. So side kick series front, we kick, kick, and sweep back, back, and kick, kick, and sweep back, back. 2 more, kick, kick, and back, back. Last one, kick, kick, and back, back. All right, now turn your foot out, up, down. Remember, have a soft bend in your left knee. Kick the leg out, woo, pull it in. And out, maybe it's because this leg is tired. Pull it in. Last 3. And 2. And 1. And now we go right into our passe. Slide up and extend and bring it back down. Slide, woo. So good for mobilizing, keeping it juicy in the hips. 1 more. And then reverse. Again, yours does not have to be high as mine. I'm no longer pregnant, but I am postpartum 4 months. So this is a real body going through these real exercises. Last 1. And then shake it out, because that left leg really might be feeling it, okay? Now, keeping the leg turned out, we have our circles here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and place the leg down. Shake it out. We now have hot potato. So bring your leg in front. Really think about lifting leg up and around as we tap. 1, 2, 3. Lift it up and around and tap. 1, 2, 3. And up and around. 1, 2, 3. And back. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. And up and around. Woo! 1, 2, 3. And shake it out. Hips are feeling like they're doing something. You can do a little shimmy and a little shake. Go ahead and place the ball back away here. And mama, feel free to take breaks, pause this video at any point, or if you were watching this video as a Pilates practitioner, feel free to pause it and write down notes as needed. Next exercise is swimming. So I'm going to show you a side view here. Arms reach up high here, shoulders away from the ears. Extend the left leg back so just your toe is on. Right arm slightly reaches forward, growing tall. And then return and switch. Return and switch. So think about when you bring your arm back, you lift your heart up at the same time so you get that thoracic extension that you usually get when you're lying on your belly on the mat here. And you're taking your time with it. Last two. One more set, so we're even. And relax. Shake it out. And I definitely felt that in my upper body quite a bit. Okay, we now have mermaid. So you can use the wall here. Place your hand onto the wall. All right. Have a soft bend in the knees as needed. Bring your arm up and exhale, lean towards the wall and bring it back. And exhale, lean towards the wall and bring it back. One more, exhale, lean towards the wall and bring it back. You don't even need a wall for this one. For this next, or the other side rather, I won't even use it. Here we go. Exhale, lean, inhale, return. And it's really just making sure that you're staying in lateral flexion. So there's a wall in front of you and a wall behind you, and you can only go side to side. Now, side bend. Definitely would want a wall for this one, just so you can really get into it, okay? I'm gonna take my because the wall is to the right of me, just to be clear. Take the right ankle, cross it in front of the left here. Make sure the hips are facing forward. Take the left hand, reach it up and around and stretch. Think about really pressing the hips away from the body. Gets a nice QL stretch. And inhale back in. I like the wall because it gives you that extra feedback as you press the hips away. And back. One more time. And stretch. Oh, this feels so yummy on the side of my hip. And back, especially after all those side kick series, right? Let's turn around. Same thing, other side. Left hand is on. Right ankle crosses in front of the left. Okay? And usually want to make sure your arm is straight, by the way. Arm reaches up and then exhale, stretch. Make sure those hips are facing forward. Inhale, come back. I'm going to step further away because I think I got more space in my rib cage here. And exhale, stretch. Inhale, return. One more. Exhale, stretch. Ooh, yummy, yummy. Feel free to hold it and return. Okay. Final one of this series is our push-up. So we just pretty much went through the order. Skipped a few exercises, of course, but you can do the order. Here we go. So we have our push-up series. So we're going to start with our narrow push-ups and our wide push-ups, just because we need to be strong, mama, from when we're carrying that baby. Okay, walk your feet out to an angle, and if you can have your heels lifted, great. If not, keep them down. I'll show them down today here. So exhale, bend the elbows are narrow, and then push. Exhale, bend, inhale, push. Keep going. One more. And then have the arms go wide, okay? And bend, so a little bit more pecs and push. Bend and push. That's it. 2 and 1. And then separate the feet out, maybe about 18 inches or so apart. And you can start to maybe walk down and then walk up. And walk down just a hair and up. So when I say a hair, maybe about 6 to 8 inches, walk down, walk up, and walk down, and walk up. And then walk your feet back towards the door. You turn around, and that is your prenatal mat order. Take care.